Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Skyblock Modded, episode 10 with Night Dagger. I am Night Dagger, and today we are going to start out in the Hall of Challenges, and we are going to tag off Reach the Mainland by flying. I did do that last episode, so we can officially count that as done. Now, one thing that I should note, you guys will not be able to hear my game sounds anymore. I actually just updated my operating system. It plays a lot nicer with my sound card. Now, the upshot of this is that I can now have sounds playing in the background so I can hear when creepers are sneaking up on me. The downshot to this is that currently I cannot play game sound through Hypercam. So, you're going to hear nothing but my voice. Until I figure out another solution, that's about all I got for you. I really have not done a whole lot in my world since the last video. I have a little bit of oil right here. I noticed that my oil is not pumping. I can't remember if I left my pump going in the last episode or not, so right now I'm not going to be too terribly concerned about that. What I am going to want to do is take a look through all of my stuff here, and I do have a quarry. Let's go to work in putting that to some use today. Now, in order to do that, I am going to need to get a source of buildcraft power. That's what this oil is going to eventually be for, at least to get me started until I can get some biogas running. Now, the biogas is going to be a product of my tree farm here, which I currently have running on a combustion engine. It's out of fuel, so it's not doing anything at the moment really. It's about to actually stop running. I don't have the logger set up yet. I'm not too terribly concerned about it. With equivalent exchange, if I really wanted to, I could actually just go ahead and get the fermenter going now, as opposed to screwing around with all of that oil. Oil is nice unless you have forestry. If you have forestry, oil is unreliable and not very nice. Actually, you know what? I think I might actually do that. I went to all that trouble getting that oil, and I'm probably not even going to use it. Let us open up NEI here and figure out what we need to do to get a fermenter. There it is. It is crafted with bronze gears. So what we need to do is we need to come over to the metal bars chest. We need, we're going to need some more bronze. Good thing we can get that. Don't even need to do that. We'll just transmute some diamond. Let's transmute a lot of diamond. Alright. Diamonds there. Bronze there. Give me some bronze. How about, give me a lot of bronze. Oh, that's right. I have to actually click all of this off now, because I don't have convenient inventory installed at the moment, I don't believe. You know what? Let's just... there. Multiple clicking is annoying. Alright. We're going to need some cobblestone. I have some in my inventory. We're going to need some wood. I don't have any in my inventory. Not enough anyway. And a neat trick that I actually learned from watching, Direwolf 20's episodes, is that if you need 4 gears and you have 4 planks and 4 planks, it gives you just the right amount of sticks to make 4 gears. We are going to upgrade those gears to cobble. Now the shift click work. Whatever. Don't care. Upgrade it to bronze gears. Man, I made too much bronze. If there is such a thing. Sturdy machine. Glass. Bronze in the corners. Gives me a fermenter. I have a little bit of appetite, not a whole lot. I do have some fertilizer, but I also have a whole mess of wheat. Wheat can actually be used to make manure. No, you don't make it with cows, you make it with wheat around dirt. It would have made more sense to me if you made it from cows, but hey, you know what? I guess there are some situations where you just can take realism a little too far. If I remember correctly, manure can be used as a fuel source for a fermenter. Getting a little bit of lag now and then. Might have to do with my operating system, might have to do with some other stuff I got running in the background. I don't know, I'll figure it out at some point. It's not too bad though. Alright, so let's figure out where we want to set this thing up. I think I actually kind of want to set it up right about here. Let's put some tanks over, let's put it in this corner. One tank should be enough. Shouldn't need to go too crazy with it. And we'll put the fermenter right there. And we're going to need a little bit of waterproof pipe. Should be in my Buildcraft chest. Oh wow, I don't have any waterproof pipes. I have some pipe waterproofing though. That works. Shouldn't need a whole lot. 3 waterproof cobblestone pipes. Should be plenty. We're going to run that out to here, and I need to get my drill. And I need to expand this just a little bit. Aha, see, it was in extension mode that time. I don't have enough cobblestone on me to do this though. If I try to do it now, it's going to make a little bit of cobblestone, and then it's going to give me some dirt. Hey, let's turn some of that bronze back into cobblestone. Really? I'm going to have to figure out why that's not working, because it's going to drive me nuts. I think I'm going to do this the old-fashioned way. Is that going to be enough? I think I want it one more out. That should do the trick. Put an infinite water source there. Let's give us cobblestone roof over top of it. Keep the water from freezing. Let's put a ledge here so we can't get any spiders coming in to visit us. That's fine. I don't care. It doesn't have to look pretty. That's just going to annoy the crap out of me though. That's better. Alright, come back over here into my metal chest. Man, I am just out of everything that I need, aren't I? That's what we got this for. I need iron. Transmute some bronze. Bronze transmutes directly into iron, so I shouldn't have to do too much clicking. I'm sure that's probably not enough iron. Going to need a wooden gear. Yeah, that's not going to work, is it? Need cobblestone. Give me cobblestone. Give me a ton of cobblestone. Alright, stone gear. Not bronze. Iron gear. Iron pickaxe. I need one more piece of iron, don't I? Alright, and you've probably figured out by now that I am in the process of making a pump. Because in order for a fermenter to run, it has to have water. I need a piece of redstone. Of course I don't have any. Anything in my collector? Oh, we got a ton in my collector. Redstone, pickaxe, gear, mining well. Not glass, I need a tank. Tank, pump, good. Pump we're going to put right there. Need my bucket. And let's go downstairs. Feels like it's been forever since I've been downstairs. Infinite water source, get. And yeah, that's fine. I don't care. Need a few redstone engines. One is not enough. So, let me get the redstone engines I need, get a water source going into this fermenter, and I will be back when everything is set up and ready to roll. Alright, all ready to go. We are going to come over here. First of all, grab that. Put an engine there, one there, one there, one there. Drill a hole there. That's probably eventually going to come back to haunt me, so I probably better close that up. Can I reach that? No? Really? Fine, whatever. Can reach it now, can't I? Need a redstone torch there to activate those, and one there to activate those. We have power, and I need more waterproof cobblestone pipe. It is so nice being able to actually hear things. Maybe once I figure out how to get audio back into the thing for you guys, I will be able to figure out how to get the audio to sync properly too. I know that was annoying a couple of people in my previous videos. That was just obnoxious. Alright, fermenter is starting to get some water. I'm going to need a ton of dirt for what I'm about to do. That is not really going to be enough. I'm going to have to rely on the Philosopher's Stone again. Transmute a piece of bronze. I really wish I didn't have to do this. I'm going to have to figure out what's going on with my shift click, because this is just obnoxious. Alright. If we have dirt there, surrounded by wheat, we get a ton of manure. If we come over here into the saplings chest, oh, I have no saplings. That's beautiful. Well, bronze won't get me a sapling. 2 pieces of cobble will. Let's grab a whole bunch of saplings to get started with. 49 will be enough to get us a start. Saplings go in the top there. Your manure goes in the bottom there. Now the fermenter does have to be powered in order to work. For right now, I'm going to come over here to my buildcraft chest. I'm going to get my steam engine. I'm going to grab just a piece of coal. Give it some coal to work with. Give it some power with my cobblestone waterproof pipe. Is that going to work? Probably not. No, I need a wooden waterproof pipe. I should have a wooden pipe in here. I do. Now we have a wooden waterproof pipe, but it's facing the wrong way, of course. Where is my buildcraft wrench? Do I even have a buildcraft wrench yet? Apparently, I don't. Okay, time to make myself a buildcraft wrench. I could have swore I had one. Oh well, now I have another one. Turn that around. I'm going to need another redstone engine. I'll just whip one up real quick. We're going to come over here and we are going to... No. Yes. We're going to power that. That is going to pump some nice, lovely biogas out for us. What do you do with biogas? Well, you use her for a biogas engine, of course. Bronze gears, bronze ingots, and a piston. Just so happens I have a ton of bronze. Just so happens I don't have enough cobble. What do I want to transmute? Let's transmute... That bronze isn't registered. Okay. That's apparently... Yeah, it's forestry bronze. That's why. Bronze is essentially bronze, but depending on which item number it is, equivalent exchange plays nice with the industrial craft bronze, but not the forestry bronze. So, alright. Need the piston first. Well, I don't really need it first, but... Okay. Stone gear. Bronze gear. Piston. Bronze on top. Glass. I have no glass? Of course not. Why would I have glass? Not like I need glass for anything, is it? Nah, why would I need glass? Biogas engine. Let's come over here. Put my drill back on my hotbar. Get rid of this stupid steam engine. Nice biogas engine. Let's steal a bucket of it? No? Really? Damn it. Alright, give me that back. Guess we'll keep using the stupid steam engine for a little while. No. Yes. Two pieces of coal, I guess? Will that do it? Please? Okay. I'm going to leave that alone for a little while. Let that build up a little bit of biogas. And I'm going to come out here and check on my progress here. I have a dark matter block. Almost 2 dark matter blocks. Good deal. Collector is upgrading some glowstone for me. 57 sugarcane in here. I don't know if anyone noticed in the last episode, but I did set up kind of an automatic system here for farming sugarcane. These are just block breakers. Got a timer set on about a 2-minute interval. I should probably start working on a system to start collecting all of this wood. Now, I could do the same thing I did here and use the electrical engine with the LV solar array up there, but I'm thinking I might want to do peat, because peat is kind of a self-sustaining type of fuel, and it fits in well with all of this, because the farm here gives you sand. You use sand and dirt to make your bog earth, which you grow the peat on, and that gives you dirt. The arboretum there gives you sand and uses dirt to make the humus, and then the sand is converted into the peat bog. It's kind of a nice little circle. They help sustain each other. That right now, though, would require me to kind of set up a logistics network to make sure everything got fuel without me having to mess around with it. And quite honestly, I can't be bothered to do it right now. So, I got my biomass. So I'm going to wait for this steam engine to run out of juice, and then I'm going to put up my biogas engine and start refining a lot of biogas. Then from that, I'm going to set up a biogas power network. To that end, I need a lot of biogas engines. One to fuel that will be fine, but I'm going to need, I think I'm going to make 4 of them. Sounds about right. So I have enough iron. I definitely need some wood. And I don't have any wood, so kind of back to square one. I got an axe somewhere. Yep, bronze axe right there. Let's go kill some trees. Oh, that's interesting. Timber doesn't see this as being an actual tree. Whatever, I guess. That's weird. Anyway, back to your regular scheduled programming. I should probably start paying a little more attention to my food, too. I'm starting to get hungry. Let's grab a little bit of mushroom stew. That'll do the trick for now. Okay, steam engine is dead. Knock you off. Biogas engine. And biogas. Hey, we have biogas. You will notice the engine is not running. That's because biogas engines do not explode when they overheat. They actually run better when they're hot. To that point, they will not run if they're cold. In order to get a biogas engine running, you have to have lava. Just so happens I can make lava. Now, if I put this lava in here, you will notice this engine start up right away. And that is gonna cook me up a lot of biogas. And you can see it's already running faster than it was with that steam engine on it. That's gonna produce me a nice amount of biogas. Give him a little bit more to work with here. Okay, that's all I got at the moment. So let's come over here and start building some more pistons. First of all, let's try and make sure I have everything I'm going to need. Got this gunpowder, may as well use it. I'm running into some inventory issues. Let's put all of that stuff away. I'm going to toss some manure in there for now. Fine with me. Buildcraft, put away my stupid steam engine. That right there is my goal. I want to get that running this episode. If I get nothing else done this episode, I want to get that running. So, you've already seen me build a biogas engine. I'm going to pause the video, build 6 more of these, and get them set up over there, and I'll be back when it's done. Alright, just now setting up my biogas engines. And we are going to need 6 wooden conductive pipes. Thank you. Gonna need a few more golden conductive pipes. May as well turn the rest of them into it. Should be just about right. You can see I made some more saplings out of some of my diamonds. And golden conductive up there. Give all these a whack with the wrench. Now, I'm going to need a nice convenient way to turn these things on. I'm also going to need a way to fuel them. And as you can see, I did not properly do the floor here. So, I am going to have to do a little bit of construction. I don't like that. I don't have enough redstone to comfortably do that, so I'm going to come over here and grab quite a bit. Now I have enough redstone to comfortably do this. Where are my engines? There they are. That should do it. And we'll take that off my hotbar and we'll walk back in. Snowing? Okay. Now, I'm going to need some more waterproof pipe. I think I have enough pipe waterproofing to do this. Running into some major inventory issues here. So let me clean up my inventory and I'll be right back. Alright, that's better. Just going to pop over here to my electric furnace and I'm going to start cooking up some more glass. I'm going to need some more of that. I could just use equivalent exchange to magic myself some, but every once in a while I like to just fall back and do it the old-fashioned way. If you use the Philosopher's Stone for everything, it makes you lazy. Also takes kind of a little bit of the fun out of it, if you ask me. Now, I gotta remember to be careful, because there is nothing down there. I could just pull Swift Wolves back out onto my hotbar real quick, save myself, but I would rather not have to. That's good. I'm going to need a little bit more waterproof pipe. Will 2 pieces do it? Yeah, 2 pieces should do it. Need a wooden waterproof pipe, which of course I don't have on me. There it is. Okay, wooden waterproof pipe. That's good. Need a redstone engine, and this one I'm going to want to put a lever on. So, wood, metal, wrong metal. Redstone, wood. One of these days I will probably build myself an automatic crafting network just so I stop messing around and wasting so much time with incidental builds when I could be having something do it for me. But for right now, whatever. Redstone. No, not seeds. Put seeds down. Give me a lever. Let's put that up there. Let's put the lever on top, and let's turn that on, start pumping out some of this biogas. Now this fermenter is running fairly well, but I'm pretty sure it can run faster. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to magic myself up some lava. I'm going to get some biogas into all these engines. There's my gunpowder. Don't need that. I'm actually going to do this in... No. I'll do it this way. Gunpowder, redstone, buckets, lava. Yeah. Give you a little lava. Now, biogas engines, they don't necessarily have to run on biomass. They can actually run off of biomass, they can run off of milk, or they can run off of water. However, water is very inefficient and also will use up the lava to keep itself hot. Milk doesn't use up the lava, but it's still not very efficient. And, well, it requires cows, which are in short supply on Skyblock right now. I could get them, but biogas is much more efficient anyway, so I really see no reason to. Alright, that's got that. Do I have any red alloy wire? Yes, I do. Gonna need that and another lever. I know this is not the prettiest build in the world. Quite honestly, it's Skyblock. You take what you can get. Okay. Still got a lot of power in that. Fermenter is running, but I want to see if I can make it run a little more efficiently. So I'm going to take my golden conductive and I'm going to attach it there. I'm going to attach a power teleport pipe. Let's put it right there. I'm not sure I like that. Let's put it right there. And let's set that to frequency 1, can receive true. Let's put the other one right there. Set that one to frequency 1, can receive false. And let's turn this on. Let's see if we can get this thing cooking a little faster. Got 3 engines going, we got power going into it. Oh yeah, look at that. Now we're cooking with biogas. Gonna need some more gunpowder. Nah, I'm gonna transmute a diamond into it. Need just a little more lava. Quite honestly, I should probably start thinking about making myself a vulcanite amulet. Just to, you know, cut down on the need for transmutation when I run into situations where I need lava. But for right now, not terribly worried about it. Need 2 more buckets of lava. There's 1. There's 2. Come over here. Feed you. Feed you. For right now, I'm going to let this continue to run, and any biogas that gets produced, I'm going to pump right into the engines until I get nice full engines. Wow, it is really cooking along now. How much fuel is in the back one here? Not really a whole lot. I think I'm probably just going to let my fermenter run until my biogas engines are filled up, and then I'm going to go find a good spot for my quarry. So I am going to pause the video here as opposed to just, you know, making you guys sit here and watch this go, oh, is this one full yet? No. Is this one full yet? No. So I'll be back once I get a little more biogas into these things and I'm ready to actually start doing something with the quarry. Alright, that's more like it. Now we've got nice full biogas engines. I'm going to shut that off and let my biogas build up in here. And I'm also going to break off this conductive pipe. I'm just going to let the fermenter do its thing. Going to give it some more saplings to work with. Build up some biogas there. And I'm going to shut these engines off for the moment in order to preserve the biogas that's in them. Now I'm going to come over here to my buildcraft chest, and I need to get my quarry. However, before I can do anything with the quarry, I have to have landmarks. What is a landmark? Well, if you come over here and get some lapis, 3 will be enough, and you take a redstone torch, and put some lapis on top of it, you get a landmark. What do these do? I will show you when we figure out where to put the quarry. Now, do I have another diamond chest? I do not. I am going to want one, because I'm going to need a place for the stuff coming out of my quarry to input. It just so happens I have enough on me to make a chest. It also just so happens that that makes an iron chest. And this will make a gold chest. And this will make a diamond chest, which has a lot of storage space. I'm going to pop him down right here. I'm also going to take a chunk loading block, and I'm going to put it right there. Now what that's going to do is technical difficulties, hypercam fail. Actually what's going on is that I have my start and stop record button tagged to F9, which is also the button that I use to load the chunk loading boundaries. So when I went to load the chunk loading boundaries, it shut off hypercam. Yeah, fail. So, just take my word for it. Basically, the chunks that I'm in now, the one to the north, the south, the east, and the west are going to be loaded in memory, even if I'm not here. Even if I quit the game and come back, this chunk will be loaded in memory. Now, I also need to set up a transport pipe coming into the chest. I'm going to use a gold one. I'm going to power it with redstone so it shoots the items into the chest nice and quick like. I'm going to put an item teleport pipe on there. This is going to be frequency 1, can receive true. Now, let's come out here, and it's nighttime. Good. It's actually exactly what I was hoping to see. Because I'm going to come out here, I'm going to take a snooze, and then come morning, we're going to go for a flight. Now, I've checked to the east, I've checked to the west, I haven't checked to the north or south yet, so let's say we go north. Sounds good to me. I have plenty of redstone for the journey, I think. I hope. Let's take off. Northward we go. That's actually burning redstone faster than I thought it would. I'm not going to risk this. I'm heading back to Skyblock for a second. I'm going to get something with a little more EMC value, because I'm going to burn off all my redstone trying to do this. I am going to need something a little more powerful. See, I burned through well over a stack of redstone, just the distance I went. Wow, that would have been bad. Let's come over here and let's steal some Mobius fuel. Will Mobius fuel power this thing? Am I burning anything other than Mobius fuel? Doesn't appear so. I guess I'll just keep an eye on my Mobius fuel and see if it ticks that. Yep, there it goes. Okay, now we're good. Now we're in good shape. So let's fly to the north and see what adventure awaits us up here. It's always somewhat disconcerting flying out through the void. Still can't see the mainland even with zoom. We are definitely a good distance away. Oh, here we go. Here's the mainland. Okay, we got lava. We have a snow biome. A natural cave. A bunch of marble. And a skeleton. And a bunch of skeletons. Okay. Well, you know what? Seems like as good a place as any. Let's land. Take that off the hotbar so it stops burning up resources, and let's set up a quarry. Don't really have a lot of time to waste, because the sun is counting down. If we put a landmark here, and then we walk out this way, let's say I want a fairly large quarry. Let's put the other landmark here. That's 2. And then we'll come out this way. We'll put the third one right here. Looks good. Now if I come out here and click these, that's going to delineate an area. We take our quarry, plop it down next to that, and it's going to mark off a tape section. Run out here and get the landmarks. Now we're going to come back over to where the quarry is. And before I do anything else, I'm going to waypoint this, so I don't forget what I did with my quarry later. Now, with the quarry where it is, if I put a chunk loading block right here, it should keep the entire quarry loaded. Should be good. If I'm wrong, we'll find out eventually. Here we're going to want a golden pipe and an item teleport pipe, and he is going to have to be set to frequency 1, can receive false. On the back here, we're going to have golden conductive, power teleport pipe. He's going to be on frequency 1, can receive true. Now, we've done everything that we need to do here. Let us put Swift Wolves back on our bar. Notice I'm saying that a little easier without stumbling. Swift Wolves. Yeah. Not sure why, but for some reason, I seem to have it today. Let's fly back to Skyblock and turn on our power and start getting some stuff coming in from our quarry. Be back when I get there. Alright, just arriving back at Skyblock. Let's land and take Swift Wolves back off our hotbar. You can see I burned through about 12 Mobius fuel for that flight. So yeah, if I'd have tried to do that on redstone, that would have not gone well. Let's come in here. Got a pretty decent amount of biogas in reserve now. That's not what I'm interested in. Let's flip the power. We got power going. Now, connected pipes too. What? Oh, I have a power teleport pipe set up on my oil, don't I? Oh well, not a big deal. Out there to the north, the quarry right now is building a quarry frame. It's clearing out the area, it's getting everything good to go. It's getting everything set up. You'll have to take my word for it because, well, there's no way I'm going to get out there fast enough to actually see it happen. I could switch the power teleport frequency here and then go back out there and flip the frequency out there, but that would require me to leave Skyblock for another little while, and I don't want to be off Skyblock when night falls, because that's kind of in violation of the rules that I've set up for myself. Although, now that I've proven I can do it, I may relax that rule a little bit. I don't know. I'll see. Could also just make myself a portal gun. Oh, see that? See the dirt flying through there? Our quarry is out there digging for us. It's gonna make a great big bloody diggy hole. Exactly where I laid out those landmarks. Just so happens I set that quarry right up over a marble deposit. So that is going to pull us in some wonderful marble that we can use to build our house. So we can finally tick off that challenge that I promised to tick off 2 episodes ago now. Might actually get around to it next episode, or at least the beginning of it. On that subject, this episode has now run fairly long. Feels like about an average episode for me. So I think I'm going to wrap up here for right now. This has been Night Dagger with Let's Play Skyblock Modded episode 10. I'm going to let my quarry run, and next time we should have some good stuff in here. Looking forward to it. See you then.